It is Wednesday, my dudes. Today we are reviewing The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 22. The saga concludes in the Hunted story arc, part 6. The Lizard escapes and he goes to rescue his son and Black Cat. Kraven the Hunter killed all the guards in the Central Park Arena to make it look as if, the Lizard went on a crazy rampage killing off, innocent people, when in reality, it was all a stage act from Kraven. The villains continue to fight at war with the Kraven bots. Spider-Man and Kraven end up fighting, but in this, altercation, Spidey ends up getting poisoned by Kraven and it's really hard for him to think straight. Kraven ultimately wants Spider-Man to kill him, but eventually, Spider-Man smartens up, gets his head together, and he realizes what Kraven is trying to do, and he refuses to get blood on his hands. Lizard fights Kraven Jr. and saves his son and Black Cat. Kraven the Hunter then has Arcade disassemble the Kraven bots and take down the shield over Central Park. Due to Spider-Man's pep talk with Kraven, Kraven now has a more fond understanding of why Spider-Man is the way he is and why he chooses to have this greater sense of responsibility. And it's kind of a thing that us as the fans have always known about Spider-Man, where he always chooses to see the good in everyone, rather they're the hero or the villain, or the hunted or the hunter in this case. Spider-Man then rushes out of Central Park to go immediately check on Mary Jane because he's been having these dreams or somewhat visions that something's not right or something's going on with her where she might be in danger. And a little while ago, if you've been reading these comics, we know that there was like some character that was kind of creepy looking that was watching over her while Peter was in this whole arena. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next in their relationship. Kraven Jr. beats his own father, Kraven the Hunter, to death unknowingly as Kraven the Hunter was dressed up in a black Spider-Man suit. This obviously opens up the gateway to where you can definitely see Kraven Jr., he's gonna want some revenge, and he's kind of like, this newer version and younger version of Kraven, especially for the new generation and, for the new kind of story arc for the comic goers that have been reading for a while. So it's kind of a cool thing to see Kraven redone in a sense, but, still sticking around, seeing that this is his son / clone. So it'll be, interesting to see what they do with his character as we move out of this story arc as well. If you guys are familiar with, the Spider-Man classic, Kraven's Last Hunt, obviously this whole story arc is just a big thing of fan service, man, and I have loved every ounce of it. I think previously, if you've been reading the Amazing Spider-Man comics, then we went through a little bit of a dry spell, if you know what I mean, in terms of the writing and kind of the excitement of reading the comics, where almost it was a little hard to really stay engaged. And I have to say, this entire Hunted, story arc, I have been engaged, I have been excited. There's been moments where I've been on the edge of my seat. There's been many issues where, it wasn't even focused on Spider-Man, but really looking at the villain's perspective. And I enjoyed every ounce of that. And so, even just little moments, within this conclusion for the story arc, they put in so much fan service. If you have not read Kraven's Last Hunt, guys, I've said it before and I will say it again. Definitely read that book because there is a lot of callback and a lot of references that are all around that story and being brought back, into present day. So definitely check out Kraven's Last Hunt. The ending of this book, we end off, with Kraven Jr. Obviously, it looks like, there's going to be some revenge on, his side where, he's got this newfound hatred, for Spider-Man. So, again, I'm excited to see what they do with this character moving forward. And I almost feel like there will be a new Sinister Six, going forward. And when I say new Sinister Six, I mean, a different you know, brand of the folks that are going to be in that group. So not the original Sinister Six, but I could definitely see them, you know, doing something with that title of the team and bringing in some new characters, specifically with Kraven Jr. So that'll be interesting to see. Guys, if you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that like button and, you know, subscribe right now, because I got videos coming out every single week. Wednesdays are new comic book release day, so I will be reading comics and releasing videos on those same days as best as possible. If not Wednesday, it'll come out on Thursday, so keep your eyes open for that. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, wham, bam, boom.